Hi everyone. Hello bachcho. Hi Anushka. I can see you here. Hi, I am Anushka. Hi Anushka. I am Tanvi. So, welcome on the platform Diksha Vedantu to all the students who have been waiting here for this class, that is Nationalism in India. Hope everything is clear, audio is clear, video is clear. Just let me know in the comment section if you are facing any issues regarding the audio and the video, and then we will start the session for today. Okay, so as you can see over the board, beta, it is nationalism in India. I'm not aware about that. Is this chapter going to come in your PT1 or not? Because there are certain schools which are giving this chapter in PT1 and some of them are not giving it in PT1. So just let me know if in case this chapter is coming, okay, or not, and in case what are the chapters coming, so that I can bring my next live according to that. To all the class 10 students, just a very brief information for all of you, beta. Next week, okay, the entire next week is just dedicated for you for math science SST. We are going to bring PT1 marathons sessions so that you can complete all your important chapters. Okay, hello to everyone. Hello Pravar, hello Habiba, hello Anushka, hello Bacha, and welcome to the platform Diksha Vedantu. Okay, so talking about the chapter nationalism in India, last time I came live, everyone was demanding, ma'am, bring nationalism in India, bring nationalism in India. So here we are with the important questions. They are MCQ questions, however, but we will be talking about all the events in details as we always do. You guys know about me. Okay, so are you guys ready for that? Give me a thumbs up quick in the chat session so that I can start the session. Give me a thumbs up, and this is the rule of my class. Every time I say something, I need a thumbs up so that I can get acknowledged that you guys are listening to me or not. Okay, so whoever is active, quickly. Let's start with the first question of the day, and that first question is not just MCQ solving, rather it will be detailed description. Very good, thank you Pravar. So first question of the day says that Mahatma Gandhi, I hope everything is clear to you, okay bacha? In case you find any problem regarding the audio video, just a comment. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi returned to India from South Africa in the year. So this is the very first question of our today's session, that is Mahatma Gandhi returned to India from South Africa in the year. Options are following. You think about it, you quickly answer it, I will see it, and then we'll explain the points to you. January 1909, January 1915, January 1917, or it is January 1919. When did Gandhiji return to India from South Africa? And here Pravar is with answer B. Very good Pravar, and someone first one to answer in today's session is he. I will remember him. So now talking about this question, by when did Gandhiji return to India? So now in mind, was he not living in India? Yes, he was not living in India. So he went to beta London. Okay? He went to London for the studies of becoming barrister there. So he went to London, and then from London he reached South Africa. He reached South Africa. One of the Indian businessmen called him for certain case, right? Ma'am, voice nahi aa rahi. Vishnu Kumar is saying voice nahi aa rahi. Is it the same issue with everyone, bacha? Am I not audible? Is the voice not clear? Please let me know. Vishnu, can you please refresh it once, because if agar voice nahi aa rahi hoti, to everyone could have asked for it, right? Okay, I'm waiting for your responses. Is the voice not clear or it is okay? I will even check it in my phone too. अरे भाई आ रही है? Can you please refresh it once, because if अगर voice नहीं आ रही होती तो everyone could have. It's audible. आ रही है. Voice is audible, beta. Yes, B is the answer. Mercy, Habiba, very good, very good. B is the correct answer. Actually, January 1915. So I was telling you the story. No, you are clear. Okay, thank you, Habiba. You are audible, ma'am. Thank you. It's, what's the name? Narman, something like that. Okay, I'm not reading it. Clear. Thank you, Mercy. So from London, he reached to South Africa for a case. Then he came to India in the month of January in 1915. Okay, in 1915. So the answer to the question is B. To whosoever answered B, very good, applause. Next, Gandhiji's first satyagraha in India in the year 1917 was organized at Champaran in Bihar to support what? To support what? Question is cotton mill workers, indigo cultivators, plantation workers of Assam, or it's D, that salt march of Dandi. Tell me. Then we will discuss this in detail. Nationalism in India. Bhai, nationalism in India is a big chapter. Are you guys going to have this in PT1? Tell me. Gandhiji's first satyagraha in India, 1917. By first satyagraha, he came to India in 1915 for one entire year. He was just having a tour of India as advised by his political guru Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Right? After that, he was called in an incident, like he was called by the people of this place to support them with the format of satyagraha. Right? So Satyagraha was done in Bihar at the place Champaran. Over which issue? Options are cotton mill workers, then indigo cultivators, plantation workers, or it is salt march. I'm waiting for your responses, bacha. Option B, it is Narmada Kavatkar. Okay, sorry Narmada for pronouncing it wrong way. That too when I am from MP. Okay, so yes, B is the correct option, that is indigo cultivators and peasants. Bacha, if you are not clear about that, let me tell you. So Gandhiji came to India January 1915. He was advised by his political guru that first of all have the tour of India. The situation in South Africa and India was quite different. So you have to understand first what was going in India. He did the same. In 1917, for the very first time, he was called by the people of Champaran, and this place Champaran is in Bihar. Okay? Over an issue that was plantation of indigo. Now what these people were suffering for? Beta, these people were suffering for oppressive plantation system. Okay, these people were suffering from oppressive plantation system. Acha, one thing, I just assume that you guys remember what you guys studied in class 8. I am just hoping that. So in class 8, we studied a chapter that was regarding indigo cultivation. That was regarding, bacha, what? Indigo cultivation, in which we saw that this indigo plant was like asked by the Britishers to grow in the land of India, because this acted as a natural dye which helped them in the textile production. But this plant of indigo has deep roots, so deep roots. So whenever it is being grown, now that roots are not extracted, and it actually makes the soil infertile. Okay, now what happened? The people of Bengal fought for this, but then after it was stopped in Bengal, the Britishers moved to Bihar. So this forceful oppressive plantation system was opposed in this Champaran Satyagraha. So what is the correct answer, beta? B is the correct answer. Pravar is like, ma'am, I am also from MP. Arey, great. From where you are from MP? Chalo. Third question, by the way, you all have to participate likewise you are doing right now. Actually, this is very good when we are interacting. That even like makes me happy to see all the students are here. So come on with the third question. In 1918, Mahatma Gandhi organized a satyagraha among cotton mill workers in the city of Bhai. Now this is again a satyagraha by Gandhiji. Now this is for cotton mill workers in which place? Option A, Surat, Kheda, Ahmedabad, or Bombay. Easy questions are there. Ma'am, why did Gandhiji went to South Africa? Mercy, Gandhiji went to South Africa for solving a case because he was studying law in London, right? He was studying law in London. After that, he was called by a big businessman in South Africa. He was an Indian businessman to solve a case. So regarding a case, he went there. ठीक है मैम यू विल टेक SST of Karnataka state. Habiba, particularly Karnataka state I am not taking right now. I am taking for CBSE, but the CBSE in English. right? Habiba, if you find that beta certain like syllabus for Karnataka state as well as this is same, you can join and watch those chapters, and in case you need any help for Karnataka board also beta, you can just write in the comment section what and give your email ID even. Whatever is in my hand I will do for you, okay? I'll try to do whatever is in my hand. When he came, beta, he came in January 1915. Gandhiji came in January 1915. So all of you are answering C. Senthil, oh, Senthil is also here. Senthil, you're answering for this one, B. It's not Kheda, beta. So it is Ahmedabad. C is the correct answer. Acha, let me tell you one thing. So there were 3 early satyagraha. Pay attention to this, right? Pay attention. This is very, very important and your concepts will be clear. A lot of questions going to come from this topic. Okay, so early satyagrahas. First of all, in 1917 there was a satyagraha that was done at Champaran. Where is Champaran, bacha? Champaran is in Bihar, and the issue was oppressive plantation system. Oppressive plantation system, which we just now saw regarding the indigo. The second one again in 1917, that was in Kheda, right? And this Kheda is in Gujarat. Now you got confused. Some of you got confused that this one is also in Kheda. No, bacha. So Kheda in Gujarat, what happened? And this was regarding the drought. Drought came over there and the revenue was like demanded by the Britishers a lot. So that's why the satyagraha was organized. And the third one, that is 1918, and this is in Ahmedabad. Where it is, bacha? This is in Ahmedabad, and this was the issue where who striked particularly? Cotton mill workers striked against the mill owners. So who strike? Cotton mill workers strike against the owners because they were demanding for high salary, increase in salary. Okay, because they were also affected by these plague epidemic as well as the economic depression. Economic depression that came during the First World War. So what is the answer to this question? C is the answer to this question. I am just hoping now it is clear to everyone and you guys will not make mistakes anymore. Okay, next question. Okay, next question here. The Rowlatt Act was passed by the Imperial Legislative Assembly in the year. See, I added certain easy questions today just for so that I can make your basics clear. We can more focus upon discussions. We can pay attention over the explanation to the chapter. Okay, quickly tell me which year Rowlatt Act was passed. And in this easy question also we are making mistakes, isn't it? Achha. B. I got the answer of Pravar as B, 1919, which is very, very much correct. Anyone who have different answers? No. Here Narmada is also answering me 1919. Ha, bacha. So now what is Rowlatt Act, beta? This is Rowlatt Act. Rowlatt Act that was passed in the year 1919 by this Imperial Legislative Council. Where is Imperial Legislative Council? Sitting in Britain, enjoying everything, taking money from India, right? So this is considered to be as Black Act. This is considered to be as bacha Black Act. Why, bhai? Because this act gave the power to the government of India, right? Power to the government of India to arrest whom, bhai? To arrest the political activist. To arrest the political activist for how many years? For 2 years. Okay? And that too without any trial. Without any trial. Bacha, by the word trial here, I mean that there is no warrant given. There is nothing informed against like about the arrest, as well as they are not even given the right to hire the lawyers against this case. So these are basically these are the public rights. So this act, right, this act curtailed or take away what, beta? Civil liberties. It takes the civil liberties. By this I mean rights of the individual. So this was passed in the year 1919. Okay, clear to everyone? Against this, Gandhiji started Rowlatt Satyagraha and then it failed, and we will see the story. We will see the story, but let's move to the next question. However, I just explained the answer also. You will guess it. We will quickly do this question. The Rowlatt Act 1919 gave the colonial government the power to, tell me, to reduce the tax, salt tax, detain political prisoners without trial, grant Indians the right to vote, or abolish the zamindari system by as quick as possible. Because this is what we just studied, yaar. Not even a minute back. Some seconds back. Tell me the correct answer to this question, bacha. What was the reason, or sorry, what was basically the idea behind passing this Rowlatt Act in 1919? Okay, B. I got the answer and B is the correct answer. To the students who want these questions, there is a session PDF attached in the description. You can download that too. Okay, great. I'm getting your answers and we are moving towards the sixth question of the day. That is from Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. So the Jallianwala Bagh Massacre in Amritsar, ठीक है, took place on which date? Now this is tricky. Dates are tricky, right? And the dates are 6th April 1919, or it's 13th of April 1919, 13th of April 1920, 13th of May 1919. Think about it, then I will tell you the story and I will also even tell you how to remember those dates. So first I will be waiting for your answers. Then we will talk about this secret to remember dates. Do you guys want actually that secret? Jallianwala Bagh Massacre in Amritsar took place in which year? So I got the answer of one of the student, anyone who can challenge the answer or tell me the exact answer or tell me that he or she is correct or not. So, let me tell you 13th April 1919 according to Narmada. Okay, let me tell you, bacha, what happened na, this Rowlatt Act, Rowlatt, okay, this Rowlatt Act was passed by British government. Now, what happened? Against this Rowlatt Act, Gandhiji decided that I will be doing the Satyagraha, which was popularly known as Rowlatt Satyagraha. This was to be started from 6th of April 1919. Okay? 6th of April 1919. What happened? As this act was passed, the violence was increasing in the nation. Okay? This violence was particularly increasing in the region of Punjab. Now what happened? They arrested two local leaders from Punjab, Dr. Satyapal and Saifuddin Kijlu. After this violence again increased in this region. Because of this violence, what happened? The government, British government decided that we will apply the martial law. Okay? You know what is martial law? That is military kanun, military law. Instead of the police, there will be military station to take over the law and order of that particular place. So, after this martial law, what happened? There was an event on 13th of April every year. They celebrate Baisakhi. The people of Punjab celebrate a festival, yearly annual festival, that is Baisakhi. People gathered at this Jallianwala Bagh, decided that we will celebrate. However, General Tag got to know that by some political grouping is going on and he opened fire at that place, and we consider that event as the black event of entire Indian history. Okay, so yes, correct answer is B. Very good to all the students who are continuously giving me the correct answer. Good, applause for you, bacha. Next is the Khilafat movement. 7th question, by the way. Okay, the Khilafat movement launched to defend the powers of. Now, this is good. We will discuss about this in detail. So, the Khilafat movement was launched to defend the powers of British monarch, Ottoman emperor, Nizam of Hyderabad, or Mughal emperor. What do you think? What do you think about that? The Khilafat movement was launched to defend the powers of whom? Okay, let me see. And if the way you guys are answering me, the way you guys are correct, it is very, 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 very happy. Like, I feel very happy seeing that at least you studied the 2nd chapter of history, and that too in the month of July. Okay, 3rd of July, yeah, you guys are answering very good, worth praising. So, I got one answer. And by the way, all the answers are B, is it? So, Pravar, B. According to Pravar, it's Ottoman Empire. Chalo. So first we will talk about this Khilafat movement. Then I will reveal the answer. Arey, now what is this Khilafat movement? Beta, what happened in the world? There was First World War, World War One. Started in the year 1914, continues to 1918. Now, this World War, acha, I have one more answer of Narmada, Mughal Emperor. Narmada, are you sure? Think about it. So, this World War was between two groups. Okay, in these two groups there are central powers. One group is known as Central Powers and the other group is known as Allied Powers. Allied Powers. In this Allied Power, like countries like Britain, okay, there was France, okay, then there was Russia, I will say USS, France, then USSR. So this was the grouping, Allied Powers. There were Central Powers like Germany, okay? Then we had Turkey, then we have Italy, right? Now what happened na bacha, in this region, right? This region was ruled by Ottoman Empire, right? Which empire? Ottoman Empire. Since 15th century, pay attention, if this is Europe, this region was ruled by Ottoman Empire for more than 300 years. 15th to 18th century. And when? In this World War, Allied powers won. What happened? The power was taken from these regions, which included Turkey, ruled by Ottomans. So the result of this, okay, the result of this First World War was that Khalifa, pay attention, who was Khalifa? So Khalifa was the religious head, right? Khalifa was the religious leader, or what we can call him as head in this Ottoman region. Which region? In this Ottoman region. Now, what happened? When this group, Allied power, won the First World War, okay, what happened? This power from Khalifa was taken away. Any territorial, any power was taken away from the Khalifa, and hence against that this Khilafat movement was started. So I hope the picture is crystal clear in your mind. Is it or not? Tell me. So the correct answer is Ottoman empires. So bacha, the Khilafat movement was launched to defend the power of whom? This Khilafat. Get it? Clear to everyone? Wow, great. Moving to the next question. Tell me, is it clear or not? Otherwise, how can I move to the next question? Narmada, you were wrong with this answer. Is it clear? This was the 7th question of the day. Yes, ma'am. Glad to see your answer. Next one. That is 8th question of the day. This one is 8th question of the day. Very good. In which book did Gandhiji declare that British rule survived in India only with the cooperation of India? Indians. Now, very, very good question. These type of questions come in your exams. Now, there was a book written by Gandhiji in which Gandhiji said that, why are we being ruled by the Britishers? Because we are showing cooperation to them. Okay, so let's do the non-cooperation. Now, Hind Swaraj, Anand Mat, Discovery of India, or Gitanjali? Tell me. Okay, I'm getting answers clear. Ma'am Sharanya, welcome. Welcome on the live session. Ma'am, doubt? Yes, Sharanya, please shoot your doubt. Ma'am went out. Yes, Sharanya, I'm here. Acha, I'm getting the answer as Hind Swaraj, option A. Sujata is answering option A. Then I'm getting the answer of Mercy also. Very good, Mercy. Okay, great. Answer is A according to you guys. Let me tell you. So yes, there was a book that is Hind Swaraj, okay, written in the year 1909 by Gandhiji, in which Gandhiji stated the statement, why are we ruled by the Britishers? Because we are cooperating. They are passing the law. We are accepting that law. We are not breaking the laws. We are just cooperating. They are opening the schools. We are going in that schools. They are opening the colleges. We are going and studying in that colleges, right? They are opening the law courts. We are going there. So this is the problem, beta. So yes, Hind Swaraj. Achha, by the way, let me tell you about other books also. Anand Mat was a book that was written by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. some, like we can call him Chatterjee also. So it was Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. Now if I talk about this, like him, this is the same book, right? This is the same book which gave us what? Now the question is to you, same book we got a poem or a hymn for the nation. Anyone who will tell me that? Next is about discovery of India. This was written by Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay? If anyone is interested to know about India, you can read this book. Good book. Okay? And that is Discovery of India by Jawaharlal Nehru. And now it is Gitanjali by Rabindranath Tagore. This is the another book by Rabindranath Tagore, just to add some of your GK. This is being told, ma'am, I could not understand Gitanjali. Please tell few details about it, ma'am. But it is written by Rabindranath Tagore, talking about Indian past, Indian history. That's it. It is not included in the book of our class 10, but we should know something about it. Okay, chalo. Glad to see that you guys answered A as the correct option. Very good. Moving to the next one. Question number 9 of today. And that is, the non-cooperation movement was formally adopted at the Congress session of December 1920 held at. Now this is very, very important for us to pay attention. Okay, now the question is again what? The non-cooperation movement was formally adopted in the Congress session of month December 1920 held at Lahore, Nagpur, Calcutta or Lucknow. Why this is important? Because this comes in map work. This comes in map work, and student, I don't know why I make the mistake, because they don't focus on the month. They just focused on the year. So bacha, there are 2 sessions in the month of 1920, that is September, and the other one is December. Now you have to tell me the correct answer, then I'll explain you everything in detail. Okay? Very good. Okay. Hare, Sujata answered Nagpur. Acha, Sujata also answered Anand Madkev. Vande Mataram, ma'am. Very good. This is what I wanted from you, bacha. B. Are B, ma'am. Thank you, Sharanya. Okay, I can hear you, by the way. If you don't stretch that, ma'am, then also. Okay. Glad to see everyone out here. B as the correct answer. Arey, why? Well, yeah, you guys are studying SST very nicely, and that too in the starting of the session. So let me tell you, beta, every year Indian National Congress held certain sessions to decide the propaganda and the agenda for the next very year, right? That how we are going to be against the Britishers, what will be our policy, what will be the agenda for the movement, and so on. So in this year 1920, they met 2 times, that was in September and in December. What happened in September? That National Non-Cooperation Movement program, right? The program of this non-cooperation movement was introduced by Gandhiji in front of Indian National Congress. However, if someone asks you when was it adopted, so it was adopted in the month of December. Introduced and then December. Okay? So in September, the September session was held at Calcutta. It was held at Calcutta. Okay? And that this session was at Nagpur. So you are very correct about this. Now, whenever the question comes in exam, this will for sure come in map work. This will for sure come in map work to do remember the month of September as well as December. Okay, very good. Chalo, next move. Let's move to the next question now. And the question is, the peasant movement in the Awadh region during the non-cooperation movement was led by. Now here we are moving further with the non-cooperation movement. There was a peasant movement organized in Awadh. This was led by Alluri Sitaraman Raju, Baba Ramchandra, Jawaharlal Nehru or Mahatma Gandhi. I'm glad you are replying to our doubts, ma'am. Thank you. That is the, you can say, power of this life, that I actually see all your comments. Okay, you guys can talk, you guys can share anything with me in the academics. Okay, now I'm repeatedly asking you, beta, share me about PT1. What's going in PT1, when you are going to have PT1s, so that I can plan the classes accordingly. Okay, got the answers of Rami, Sujata, Pragati, Pravar, Asmita. Very good. Yes, Pragati, I can see you are answering B. Great. So you guys are answering B. Baba Ramchandra. Very good. So the peasant was our peasant movement. Our peasant movement. When we see bacha non-cooperation movement, na, you will see that non-cooperation movement was organized everywhere, in the cities, in the village, in the tribal areas. So in those villages, right, in those villages, beta, in those villages, this Awadh, a village in UP, the peasants gathered together and under the role of Baba Ramchandra. Who was Baba Ramchandra? Basically, he was a person who was sent to Fiji as an indentured labor. When he came back, he fight for it, and Baba Ramchandra led it. When I talk about Alluri Sitaraman Raju, he fought for the tribals in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so it was led by B. Very much correct. Okay, results also declared of PT1. Are how much you scored in? So any exam in the month of July you guys are having? PT1 is over in our school, ma'am. Oh, okay. Any exam that you guys are going to have in the month of July? Just let me know. Results also declared. I had my PT1, ma'am. I scored 29 out of 30 in my test, Narmada. That's very nice. Pragati is saying that I am going to have it from 6th of July. Okay, to 13th. Okay, that means someone is having it. I was completed, ma'am, FA1 test. Now I should prepare for SA1 exam. Okay, so I am considering that SA1 in the month of July. Will that be okay? Asmita is like 49, ma'am, out of 50. That's great. Arey yaar, very good. Sorry, from July 6. Yeah, I understood. SA1, ma'am, in July. Okay, I get it. So some of those schools are like labeling them as PT1, or some of those are labeling that SA1. So see, next week on the same platform, Diksha Vedantu, sharp at 4:30. 2 days there will be maths classes, 2 days science classes, 2 days my class. Okay, and we will be completing your first and then second chapter, like first chapter from history, geography, civics, economics, then another life, second chapter of each of them. That is my agenda. So I hope you will be there, right? So prepare that slot of your like schedule for Diksha. All the teachers will be taking, Sonu sir will be taking your maths, and then Aditi ma'am will going to take your science, and I will be for sure taking your SST because I can't take maths and science. Okay, July half. Arey bhai Sharanya, which school you are? Half yearly in July. Then what they are going to do in the month of September, yaar? Okay, great. Chalo, I saw all your comments and I understood that some of any of the exam is going to be there. So it will be helpful. Whatever live I come with the packaging of any name, PT1, SA1, half yearly, but they are going to be helpful for you. That is what I know. Okay, chalo. So moving to the next question, everyone ready? Let us move to it. Who led the militant guerrilla movement of tribal peasants in the Gudam hills of Andhra Pradesh? Yaar, why do I explain it in like prior? Because I know that the questions are there. Now, Baba Ramchandra B, Alluri Sitaraman Raju C, C.R. Das, or D, that's Subhash Chandra Bose. Quick, let's be quick now. Only first chapters are coming in PT1. Okay, Pragati, so one life will be more than enough for you. That's very nice. Some of schools are having some of the second chapters, so I will be bringing for both of you. So classes will be for both the students who are having first chapter, for second chapter also. I got the answer, that is B, Alluri Sitaraman Raju. Yes, we just heard about them. So he is related to Awadh peasant movement. He is related to Awadh peasant movement. Alluri Sitaraman Raju, we know. C.R. Das, in 1924, he formed Swaraj Party with Motilal Nehru. Remember that he formed Swaraj Party with Motilal Nehru, father of Jawaharlal Nehru. B is the correct answer. Next, question number 12. Okay. Question number 12, that is Mahatma Gandhi withdraw the non-cooperation movement in the month of February 1922 following what? Following what? Okay, so let's see. Was it Chauri Chaura movement? Was it Jallianwala Bagh massacre, Pune Pact, arrival of Simon Commission? Quick. Next question right now in front of your screen for 7 crores. The 7 crores that do not exist in reality. Great. We have both chapter 1 and 2. Okay, Sujata. So it will be helpful for you. Great. B, someone is answering A. Actually, I'm getting big mixed answers as B and A. However, okay, Asmita is answering B, Sujata A, Sharanya Chauri Chaura ma'am, question mark. Fine. So the correct answer is Chauri Chaura incident. Okay. Correct answer is what, beta? Chauri Chaura incident. And this Chauri Chaura incident is of the year 1922. Year 1922. Let me quickly tell you the context, what the story is going on. So non-cooperation movement started in the year 1920. As we saw in December, the non-cooperation program was like adopted, and then it went and what happened, beta? In nation, violence increased. Violence, now this is single incident that happened as a violence at Chauri Chaura. Okay, at Chauri Chaura, this is a place in Gorakhpur. It is a place in Gorakhpur. This comes as map work also, and this is in UP. So there were peaceful protests going on. People were peacefully protesting. Now what happened? By when people were protesting peacefully, the police came somewhere, lathi charged on them, and when they lathi charged, now people now, because they are doing the revolution since more than, not revolution, movement since more than 1.5 years. They are irritated, they are peacefully protesting, and you are doing lathi charge. Now they get agitated. They went to the police station and fired that police station. Lot of people, like around 22 policemen, died after this incident, and that is Chauri Chaura incident. Bacha, Jallianwala Bagh massacre 1919. Are yaar, you guys answered me right now, 13th April 1919. So how can you tell me the wrong one? Okay, your voice is not coming. Whose voice is not coming? Guys, I am audible. Everyone is hearing and answering me. And if there in case any issue with the voice, please tell me. Hi to Pari. Hi Pari Bacha. And hello ma'am, Vasu Duvedi. Bacha, my voice is there. You refresh it once, na. This was some similar issue another student was also facing, but I am audible. Okay, I'm confident about that. Chalo. Next question, 13th question of the day. The Swaraj party, which wanted a return to council policies, was founded by... Arey, why did I tell you everything? Before the question comes, I am blaming myself. But let's see. So the Swaraj party, which wanted a return to council politics, was founded by Gandhiji and Ambedkar, C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru, Jinnah and Iqbal, Nehru and Bose. Tell me. You're audible, no issue. Thank you, Sharanya. So the question is right there. Achha, by the way, while answering, however, after telling also some of them are answering wrong. Achha, while answering, be honest to me that how many of you liked the session? And how many of you subscribed to the channel? And if not, go do it right now. A, ma'am, answer is A according to Sharanyam. Then I'm getting more answers as A. Some of them are answering. Pravar is answering B. Sujata is telling me C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru. That means, Sujata, you are active in the class. That's great. To all the students who are answering A, you are wrong. Right? I should have used the red pen over here. You guys are wrong. Then who is right? Beta, B is the correct one. Okay? Let me tell you why. NCM, non-cooperation movement. Okay? Non-cooperation movement, beta, which had a program of boycott. Boycott, we know that boycott what it is. So in that boycott, it was decided that we will be boycotting the foreign goods. Okay, by the foreign goods would include foreign clothes as well as liquor. Along with that, all the foreign institutions too. Now, by institutions, I mean courts, schools, colleges, all of them. In these institutes, there was one institute that was Legislative Council. Legislative Council. Now, we are in the time of 1920. Up till then, Indians got entry in this council. By boycotting, right, what do we mean? That we will not fight the next elections. And this was not accepted initially, but later on, some like political parties accepted it because of Gandhiji. right? Now what happened? This movement stopped. Why? Because of Chauri Chaura movement. So the people who were like angry about that was C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru, and they in the year 1920 formed a party that was Swaraj Party Bacha, to get the entry where? In the Legislative Council. Okay, great. Get it? Sharanya is like, honestly, subscribed last month, now following it, so useful. Thank you, Sharanya. I'm like glad that you are liking the sessions and I am being helpful to you. You can also watch the video strategy videos. They are well researched and well planned for you. Okay, so get it? B is the correct answer. To the students who were answering A, focus mode on. ठीक है, आ जाओ फ्री फायर खेलते हैं. Now see, this type of students ना, everyone is studying very nicely and someone comes as free fire खेलते हैं. By no entry of free fire here. Okay, the Simon Commission 1928 was widely opposed in India because why? So Simon Commission was opposed in India. Why भाई? बता दो. Fatafat. Option A, banned the Congress party, and because it had no Indian members, increased the salt tax, abolished the councils. Let's see who knows this. Answer B, ma'am. Had no Indian members. Mercy, Sujata, then there is Raghav answering C. ठीक है, प्रवर आंसरिंग सी, अगेन राघव आंसरिंग सी, मर्सी आंसरिंग बी. ओके ओके, सूरज पबजी खेलते हैं, आ जाओ. अरे भाई पढ़ लो. ठीक है, ओके, गेट इट. बी सी एंड everyone is confused about that. Sorry, in a flow I didn't realize what I am saying. So it's B. Had no Indian member is the very, very correct option here. Yes. So beta Simon Commission, ठीक है? Simon Commission was formed by the Britishers. It was formed by the Britishers in 1928. The task given to this commission, which was headed by Sir John Simon, that bhai what to do? You have to recommend what? Constitutional changes, or you have to recommend constitutional development. They said that we will be making constitution for India. So what will be the development needed for the country? You go and make the report and commission will do that. But strange is that there were 7 members in this commission and no one was an Indian member, and Indians were like, why, for whom you are making the constitution? For us, without us. Acha, come on, let's boycott you. The Simon Commission was boycotted. Entire India with black flags and the slogan, Simon, go back. Very good. Next, question number 15. Chalo. Question 15. At which 1929 Congress session was Purna Swaraj declared as the goal? Acha. In which session of Indian National Congress in the year 1929 complete independence was declared? So session at Nagpur, session at Calcutta, Lahore or Karachi. This question comes very often. Question comes very, very often. ठीक है? Okay, great. Lahore, C, ma'am. Are you know this answer then? It is Lahore session. सही है. ठीक है? So it was in 1929. The session organized at Lahore. Who was the president of Indian National Congress at that time? Jawaharlal Nehru. It was decided that we want Purna Swaraj now. By the game is over. Now we want complete independence. After this, in December 31st, ठीक है, the tricolor flag was hosted by Jawaharlal Nehru on the bank of river Ravi. Even the next year it was decided they will meet in January, the last some Sunday or Saturday, I don't know that, right? 26th of January, right? What will be decided, bacha? Here, this was declared as the first Independence Day, that we will be celebrating this Independence Day. ठीक है. To the student who is answering Karachi session, Sujata, बच्चा Karachi session ना, there was, I don't remember anything about Karachi session. I have to look about it. ठीक है. I think any of the economic development was done there. I am very like thinking about, there was an economic development done, and at that time I think Subhash Chandra Bose was there. So it was regarding the policy and all. Okay, not very clear. I am not very clear. Okay, question number 16. Question number 16. Again, the civil disobedience movement began in 1930, where Gandhiji, after the Dandi March, publicly what? Boycotted foreign clothes, broke the salt law, resigned from Congress, or burned his British titles. Anyone? Very easy. Bhai, this is easy peasy question. Okay, ma'am, can you share it in the next slide? Yes, for sure, Sujata. I'll share it, or I will see right now only what was about Karachi session. Acha, Karachi session 1931. ठीक है. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was there. Okay, I forget it. How, yaar? Acha, well, I get to know that now. Why are you asking? So that Karachi session, right? Karachi session 1931. ठीक है. And there was Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. And this session was held just some 6 or 5 days after the execution of Bhagat Singh. Okay, so the discussion was going on, and after that the main question is, what was that? The execution was considered as an act of vengeance at that time. So some people were not happy about this decision. Okay, so B, you guys are answering B. The civil disobedience movement broke the salt law. By the civil disobedience movement is quite famous for Salt March, okay, which we also call Dandi March. So which we also call Dandi March, beta. Okay, so this is very clear to us. So it started in the month of March, 12th of March, where Gandhiji along with 78 delegates started the march from the Sabarmati ashram. Okay, they walked 240 miles, reached to Dandi, break the salt law. This is civil disobedience, not boycotted foreign clothes. No. Acha, when did he removed the British titles? This was after the incident of Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Remember this, that Rabindranath Tagore and Gandhiji gave away their British titles after this incident. This is also to be remembered by you. Next question. 17th. Gandhi-Irwin Pact, under which Gandhiji agreed to join the Round Table Conference, was signed in. Very good question. When? 1929, 30, 31, 32. Direct question, factual questions, year-based questions sometimes comes. Yes. So Gandhi-Irwin Pact, which agreed, in which Gandhiji agreed that yes, I will be joining the Round Table Conference, was signed in the year, accepted in the year. When? Year. Anyone with the correct answer? 29, 30, 31, 32. Let me tell you the context behind it first. So civil disobedience movement was started by Gandhiji, placing 11 demands in front of Britishers. That see, by if you fulfill our 11 demands, then okay. Otherwise, from 12th of March, I will be starting my Dandi March, and it was then followed. Dandi March was started because Lord Irwin rejected those 11 demands. But when the violence was increasing and the government was like frustrated, was not able to maintain the situation, what happened? Irwin came with an offer, vague offer actually, with Gandhiji, meeting with Gandhiji. See, Irwin said that, acha, listen, you accept some of my demands, I will accept some of your demands, and Gandhiji fell into the trap here. This is popularly known as Gandhi-Irwin Pact, and this Gandhiji accepted that I will be like joining the second round table conference. ठीक है? C, ma'am. Very good. To all the students answering C, very good. Only 2 students. Where other went? Everything went out of the mind. Okay. Question number 18th. 18th question, the Pune Pact of September 1932. Which pact, bacha? September 1932 Pune Pact giving reserved seats to the depressed class was signed between Gandhi and Muhammad Ali Jinnah, B.R. Ambedkar, Lord Irwin or C.R. Das. Now answer should be there. So this is what is known as Pune Pact. ठीक है? Pune Pact. This was signed between two people, among with one is Gandhiji, right? And here it is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar over the issue that is of depressed classes. So we know beta the depressed classes were represented by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in the round table conference to put forward their demands. Okay, so put forward their demands for obviously it is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as the correct answer. Very good. I can see your answers. Very good. Next question. The national song Vande Mataram was written by, very easy. We studied about it today. Rabindranath Tagore, Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, Abanindranath Tagore, or it is Bhartendu Harish Chandra. Who wrote this Vande Mataram? Quick, bhai, quick. Very easy. Mercy is with A. Mercy A. Rabindranath Tagore for sure. Then I'm getting answers as B. Pragat Singh is answering Abanindranath Tagore. Nahi, bhai. Think before answering, bhai. Think before answering. Chalo, let me see. Some of you guys have answered correctly. Thanking God that at least you guys know that. Beta, being an Indian, we should know this. ठीक है? Rabindranath Tagore wrote Jan Gan Man. Okay, Jan Gan Man, which is our what? National anthem. Then Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay wrote a novel Anand Mat. In that novel, there was lyrics of Vande Mataram, right? Vande Mataram. So B is the correct answer. If I talk about Abanindranath Tagore, he was a great painter of all time. He painted the painting of Beta Bharat Mata. Okay, so this is something in the chapter that's very, very important. Galti se ho gaya. Sorry, it's okay. Next question, and I think it's the last question of the day, I guess. Yes, it's the last question of the day. The famous image of Bharat Mata was first painted by. Why I every time tell you the answers, and the next question is related to that. So, is it Raja Ravi Verma, Abanindranath Tagore, Nandalal Bose or Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay? So, beta, it was first painted. When I talk about painting, so it was painted by Abanindranath Tagore. However, it was first documented, or what we can say imagined. The image was presented to us by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. Raja Ravi Verma is also a great painter of that time. The gods, right? The paintings of the god which we have in our home, right, was painted by Raja Ravi Verma. So yes, B is the correct answer, and you guys are answering very much correct. So these were the questions for today. 20 questions out of there. Beta, answer sheet is also added here. So if in case you want these questions, there is a session PDF added in the description. You guys can go and download that. One more information to all the students right now watching me. Beta, this channel is going to be very, very helpful for you in your entire class 10 journey. This was started last year and we have very good response of the students. I love when students love watching the videos, and I feel very, very happy when you guys comment beautiful comments on the sessions. So I have started uploading class 10th one shots on the same channel, strategy videos too. For that, you just need to hit the subscribe button right now before going from the live. And in case you have any doubt, feel free to ask. I'm giving you 2 minutes, then we will end the live session. Okay, just 2 minutes, quick, fast, and tell me, please, did you like the session and will you be coming in the next session or not? Okay, that is mandatory to tell. Bye, ma'am. Mercy is like, bye, ma'am. Mera kaam ho gaya. Ab I'm going. Any doubts? Sujata, tomorrow, yes, there is live, but it is for class 9th. Okay, that's for class 9th. I will be taking the democracy chapter there. If in case you have any juniors, you can share with them. Okay, rest anyone? Any doubt? Great. Ma'am, of course. Okay, glad to see you here. I really feel proud to host you on this channel, Diksha Vedantu CBSE English. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Let's meet you in the next live. Next next week plan is being made. It's on the way, and that will be dedicated for the PT1 for Math Science SST. Moreover, any of the day SST, 2 days I will be taking SST, and the agenda will be shared to you on the same channel via the community post. So just keep a track on it. You will get informed. Okay. 10th again, Sujata, the day I can't tell right now. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Most probably it will be Friday, but if in case there is a change, community post is there. Okay, keep on checking, keep on seeing the scheduled lives in prior so that you can be aware what the channel is going to be. Ma'am, big fan, respond, Prince. Thank you, beta. Study well. Meet you soon. Next time. Bye-bye.